with that being said, the easiest way that I have built discipline in my life is literally step number one. Figure that if I wasn't disciplined enough to be doing trading for 3 years and actually have results for myself, because he seen I showed him my account, y'all. I literally showed him my account, how much money I was. I don't have no fear in doing so. I'm a very transparent individual, not only just with y'all on YouTube, of course, but this is just how I live my lifestyle. This is just how I move. So I showed him my account. I'm like, look, like I'm up this much, right? People are disciplined. That's the crazy part about it. A lot of people are disciplined. They just not disciplined in the right areas. You mind coming here real quick? YouTube, man. Oh, snap. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second, man. We're gonna see if we good or not. Check the camera for me. See if it's straight. Can you see me good? Is it focus on me? Well, tap me on the screen. Tap where I'm at. And also flip it, man. Like the thing that you just tapped. Flip it over. All right, now, yeah. There you go. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. We good, man. Being in a whole different scenery. Not necessarily having the best service, so yeah, it's kind of been just groundwork. Not even gonna lie to you, taking notes, meditating, running, being more so in a quiet space instead of having everything going on around me. Appreciate y'all also for 24.9K subscribers, man. We finna hit 25K. I remember like 3 months ago, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We went June, we in September now. So yeah, like 3 months ago, went on my first cabin trip. I believe I was at like 22K around that time. So now, like 3 months later, finna hit 25,000 subscribers. It's a big goal for me, man. It's a big goal for me. So appreciate all of those that's been supporting. Like I said, we're gonna get straight to it. In this video, I'm gonna show y'all steps that y'all can use to build discipline easily in your life. Now, I was just on my run earlier. I went for a 3-mile run today. You know, of course I didn't run the whole time, but majority of the time I was running, and I was listening to this audiobook on SoundCloud, and it's from one of my mentors that I do have within my life insurance group, and pretty much it was about how to build discipline, what it takes to be disciplined. Now, the root of everything and what discipline really is doing something when you don't want to do it. All right, that is the root of discipline. That is what it is. It don't matter if you want to say it in Spanish, English, Japanese, Chinese, and any African language, man. It is strictly just doing something when you don't want to do it. So, how to build discipline easily. Now, I'm gonna give y'all tips from the book, the audio book that I was listening to. Really just my whole life. Like it's multiple things that I have used to build my discipline. I've actually read multiple audio books that talk about this. Like I said, I listened to that audio earlier, always on YouTube, searching up motivational videos. Now, the thing about motivation is getting some type of emotion put in you to give you that drive to do something. Discipline is different. Discipline is like you just wake up and you have to do something, like regardless of how you feel, regardless of what's going on around you. Recall it if your car broke down, if your job let you off, you know what I'm saying, you're not in the best circumstances to do something. Let's say, for example, me going on a run and I didn't bring my running shoes. Okay, I still have some type of shoes that I can use. Let's say, for example, I run in my Crocs. That is me being disciplined, because even though I'm not set up the best to do something, I still did it regardless of my circumstances. So with that being said, the easiest way that I have built discipline in my life is literally, I'm gonna give y'all the steps, man. Step number one, figure out what you want to do, right? That is step number one. If you don't know what you want to do, then you cannot be disciplined, because you do not know what needs to be done, all right? So once you know what you want to do, step two is writing down what is that you want to do. So let's say, for example, today I'm supposed to be making videos, right? YouTube videos. Now, I don't know how many I want to do exactly today, because I am going to be here until 2 more days technically. So I can break down these videos into multiple ones, but I do know that I want to make videos. That's the root of what I want to do, right? So I want to do videos. The videos are already written down. Now, all I have to do is literally follow my to-do list and do them videos. I have 7 videos that I already marked off. All right, this is my first one. So, for example, I was just sleeping there 20 minutes ago. I was literally just sleeping there 20 minutes ago. I was tired, I'm not even gonna lie. And, you know, Shawty woke me up and she was like, hey, you've been asleep for 2 hours. And I was like, what that mean? And she was like, you need to do your videos, because I told her earlier, right? She's holding me accountable. Of course, I will sleep, did not feel like it. I was dumb tired. What am I doing? I'm outside doing the videos. Why? Because I am disciplined enough to, regardless of how I feel, regardless if I just woke up out of a nap, regardless if there's something better that I can be doing. I could be studying, trading. I can be playing games with her, right? Because we were supposed to play some games and stuff like that, or cooking. I'm out here making videos for y'all. And not only just for y'all, for me as well. So with that being said, like I said, step 1 is knowing what you want to do. Step 2 is writing down what you need to do. And step 3 is actually doing it, right? I could give y'all step 4, step 5, step 6 to make it easier, but at that point it's like you don't really want it. Like you don't really, like, let's be honest, man. If you need all these extravagant steps to do what you want to do, then you don't want to do it. Like it's like at that point it's like something that you imagine. Like I can imagine myself being an NBA player. I'm not going to do all these different type of steps to do it because that's not something that I really want to do. I can play basketball. I love to play basketball. That's one of my hobbies. But I don't see myself going to NBA level, and that's why I'm not going to take those extreme steps because that's not something that I really want to do. Now, I do have some different notes that I've then took from the books that I have read, so I'm gonna read some of these out for y'all, man. I have listened to Think and Grow Rich. Discipline is Key. I still have to get on that. I just finished The Superior Man a couple days ago. Great book as well. That one pretty much talked about how a man has to know how to move not only just with women, but with the feminine and masculine energy that there is in this world. So one of the masculine energy that there is in this world is, once again, being disciplined. Not only just being disciplined for yourself as a man, but being disciplined that when it comes a time that, let's say for example, a household is in danger, you as a man, you have to step in and protect whatever is going on, whoever you're around. For example, if something was to happen now, me as a man, I have to be disciplined enough to protect the woman that I'm with, right? I cannot just sit up here and be behind her like, what's going on? Go outside and look for, no. I don't want to go outside, but I still have to do it. Why? Because I am the man in this situation. Same thing with your everyday life. Let's say, for example, you're at school, right? As a man, as a young man, as an individual, you have to keep your word and be disciplined enough to finish off what you started. Let's say you in college, let's say you're in high school, you got homework or you got certain work that you said, you're in an organization. If you said that you was going to do something as a man, you need to do it. Your word is bond as a man. Woman is more so different. In the book, it talked about how women are more so led by their emotions. So they're not bond to their word, they're more so bond to their emotions. So you're going to see a woman say one thing right now, but then 10 minutes later say a whole different thing. And that's because her mood, her emotion changed. But just because what she said 10 minutes ago doesn't correlate, don't take what she said as her discipline. Look at her action of what she said. And that's something that talked about on The Superior Man. So it's like I'm giving y'all bits and pieces of gems of things that have helped me, because that's one thing that a lot of us men deal with. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us men deal with women, and that's something that we are attracted to. We're attracted to the feminine energy. The Alchemist was about a boy who was led by this vision and this dream that he had to go pursue what he wanted in life. But he was so caught on trying to do his own thing, and he didn't necessarily listen to that voice or that vision. And him trying to be ordinary, him trying to be something else, he was always reverted back to that dream, to that vision. And it didn't let him be at ease with the situation because he wasn't disciplined enough to go through the things that he imagined himself doing. Pretty much, you know, he went about his time and he started realizing different things that as he embarked on this journey to go get the things that he wanted. Those different things that he had to pursue and things that he had to learn over time. One was you must give to receive. Same thing with the book, The Superior Man. It talks about how a man, you have to give to die complete. However, do not look for completion in this world, because there's always something to seek to be better at. There's always a new goal and a new thing to conquer within your life. Do not sit up here and be like, oh, like for example, I'm not finna sit up here and be like, I'm gonna do 3 videos today and that's it. No, I can do 3 videos today. All right, what you gonna do tomorrow? What you gonna do the next day after that? What you gonna do the week after that? Do not look for completion, because completion is not an actual thing as a man, because there's always a new skill, a new journey to embark on, something else to just go conquer, like I said at the beginning. So The Alchemist is that. And it also talks about leading with your purpose, and that purpose you currently are has to change to fit into the description of the person you need to become. So like I said in the book, he was this individual, And over time, he had to change himself to become that person that he needed to be. Atomic Habits is another one that I did listen to. Think and Grow Rich, like I said. The secret can't be had without paying a price, although the price is far less than its value. Man, only people understood what that means. So let me break that down for you. The secret can't be had without paying the price, although the price is far less than its value. For example, now a couple days ago, and I'm probably gonna say this one, I'm gonna wrap it up, is because I don't want this video to be too long. And like I said, I do have multiple other videos that I'm gonna do. So stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Don't just watch this one, watch the other videos, because they all gonna tie into each other. Discipline is something that is all over this world, and it will ultimately change your life. So like I said, a couple days ago, I was at work, I was trading, and pretty much, you know, at a time I was up $150. And then 10 seconds after that, after the news had hit, I was up $250. Okay, so for those that don't know, I do trade Forex. Forex is, like, let's say for example, you go to a different country and you have to switch up your USD dollars. Let's say we're going to Mexico, you have to use your USD dollars and switch them to their pesos, right? Now, once you do that, instead of you going to Mexico to change that money, instead I do it from my phone, and things that I look at to help me, right? So Forex Factory, TradingView, TradeLock. Now, for those that don't know what that is, I'm just listen to the actual story behind what I'm saying, okay? So pretty much somebody had came up to me and said, hey bro, like I want to learn how to do that. I've been looking into it. Would you mind like guiding me in how to do it, right? So I was like, yeah, bro, for sure. Like I have this mentorship that I'm starting. It's $60 a month, and pretty much I will show you and teach you how to trade. Now, I wouldn't be able to say that if I wasn't disciplined enough to be doing trading for 3 years and actually have results for myself, because he seen I showed him my account, y'all. I literally showed him my account, how much money I was. I don't have no fear in doing so. I'm a very transparent individual, not only just with y'all on YouTube, of course, but this is just how I live my lifestyle. This is just how I move. So I showed him my account. I'm like, look, like I'm up this much, right? Mind you, the amount that I was up is for us working 2 days, which I made in the first like 24 hours of me getting into the trade. So it was like, back to the main point, I wouldn't be, if I wasn't disciplined enough to stick with trading for these 3 years, which he doesn't even know about. He doesn't even know how long I've been trading, what I went through, none of that. But I wouldn't be able to be like, hey bro, I can teach you this skill that I learned over time, right? Me being disciplined, me showing up even when I lost money. Like, bro, it's so much that people don't know. Like the day before that, I lost 130, right? I was up $200 in profit, but at the end of the day, I lost $130 trading. If I wasn't disciplined enough to come the next day, I would never been able to put that trade in and never was able to make that money and never was able to make that withdrawal. I made that money, I made my withdrawal, right? I took the money out the market. If I wasn't disciplined, back to the point, I love how it all reverts back to the point. If I wasn't disciplined enough to do so, I would never be able to pull out that money and show him my results. You know what I'm saying? So you must be disciplined in your life, even when shit go bad and it necessarily don't go your way, you don't make money, nobody shows up for you, you feel alone, you still gotta show up, right? And like I said, the book that I was reading earlier, it said that you must write these things down to continue going. If people understood how many trading goals that I have, they would not be surprised as to why I keep going. I lost $1,000 2 weeks ago, right? Over time trading. If I wasn't disciplined enough, I would have quit. If I wasn't disciplined enough, I would not be able to show him the money that I made. If I wasn't disciplined enough, I wouldn't be able to. I just had an epiphany, y'all, that probably gonna change my whole trajectory of my life. I'm sitting up here trying to trade all these different type of pairs, which I already knew in the past, but if I wasn't disciplined enough to keep on going, I wouldn't have made this realization. Because sometimes we make mistakes, right? We make mistakes and we must fall again to realize that mistake that we made. But if I wasn't disciplined enough, I would have never realized what I just realized. And now it's like, okay, Al, like you trying to trade all these different type of pairs, whole time you can only trade one and still make your money, bro. For example, I was focused on all these different type of pairs, y'all, and I focused on one this week and I made my money. Be disciplined. Now, people are disciplined. That's the crazy part about it. A lot of people are disciplined. They just not disciplined in the right areas. You're disciplined on going to sleep early, not doing what you need to be doing. You're disciplined on not necessarily finishing your whole to-do list. Yeah, you probably did 3 things, but you got 15 things on that list, sis, brother. You got 15 things on that list and you only finished 3. Like, yeah, you disciplined, but you're not disciplined in the right areas, and that's the problem. Like, if I wasn't accountable for my own self and the things I need to be doing, I would still be asleep right now. I would still be enjoying that comfortable bed in that cabin. I'll still be in there, but I'm outside making videos. Why? Because that's something that I wrote down for myself today. So yeah, y'all, that's gonna be the end of this video. How to build discipline easily. I gave y'all 3 steps. It's not hard. Number 1, know what you want to do. Number 2, write it down. Number 3, do the actions behind to do that thing, to get that thing done. And that's how to build discipline, how to be disciplined in your life. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Y'all stay safe out here, and y'all traders, man. Y'all keep attacking the market.